We're joined here by Malik Pinto. We'll go ahead and start off with his general thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, I would just say that game was wild. It was probably the craziest game I've played in my life, and I've played in some crazy games throughout my soccer journey. And so just the fight to be able to come back, 3-0, and I felt that was unlucky to us based on the amount of possession we had and how we were playing, but a lack of concentration in those crucial moments kind of hurt us in the first half. But I think what I liked is going into the halftime, especially as one of the leaders, I saw everybody's look in their eye, and I felt like they were looking to fight, and they weren't giving up on this game because they knew we could come out with the win. And so just seeing that and re-emphasizing this could be a night that we could remember forever. And that's what Coach Boucher said to us right before we started the second half. And so and even just we came back and it was 3-2, and you think we have all the momentum, and then we're down to 4-2, and then it's difficult, just the ebbs and flows of soccer. And so I'm just very thankful to the team for putting forth that effort, and I'm happy we could get all 3 points in front of home fans. So that's always great.
We talk about that point of being down 2-3 and then being down 2-4. Before that, the comeback looks absolutely insurgent. What does the team think to flip the switch and then get 4 more on top of that?
Yeah, I mean, that's football for you, I think, you go down 4-2, but we've built all this momentum, we've built these chances, and we know that we're playing well. And I think, we look around our team and everybody's fighting and fighting to try and get back into this game. And so you go at 4-2, we got a penalty, and then, obviously we're continuing to fight to press. We can sense that kind of like uneasiness for the other team when they were leading that game, and it's like, oh, there's a chance like we can come back. And thankfully, we got a couple of goals, and we didn't stop there. We got all 3 points, and to stack 4 more in that tight of a time window, I mean, just shows the character of this group for sure.
Coach insinuated last week you might have been a little upset you were so late in the PK order, and you step out and you take the PK today. What's going through your mind on penalties?
I just know how much practice I put into penalties. I mean, I think I thought I should have gone higher, but I obviously don't know what's best for me. I don't know what's best for the team always. And, it worked out that way where it ended up going to me. And I was thinking when I was sitting in the line, I was like, I can be mad about this, but, I know I'll be confident if my opportunity comes. And I'm like, I've been playing football long enough. It's so unpredictable. Like, it's probably going to come down to me. It came down to me to score. And, I just struck it with confidence, and I was happy. And I knew, I've been practicing penalties. We've put more of an emphasis on it in the recent weeks. So I knew I was confident, and I was happy that I could step up and just be confident in terms of, we needed that goal just to get us back, with that momentum to come back to the game.
Playing in the midfield, you're traversing all 3/3 of the field. Defense gave up 4 tonight. What does that say for you guys to put 6 on the board and go in the locker room and be like, defense, we got you?
I think it's not all on the defenders, and I think it counts. It's everybody. It's the midfield. It's the attack, because we're all 11 people are trying to defend our goal. And I think what let us down tonight was set pieces, and we're gonna go look at the film and see where we had our mishaps, and we can't allow that to happen. And then just to go and put 6 goals is a testament to how much we've been working, because last game we actually scored 0 goals, and the point of emphasis is we need more in the attack. The past couple of weeks we've left goals on the table, and so just to be able to score 6, I think gives our attackers a boost of confidence, especially going into a little break here now, and hopefully we can continue this momentum coming back from the break. So
now your sister Brianna plays for Carolina Courage. She was on Kickback this week talking about when she first fell in love with soccer, and she cited playing with her brothers.
Yeah.
Do you share that sentiment? Is that how you fell in love with the game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I have two older siblings, and they played professional soccer before I did, and they were playing soccer before so I was just watching, and as soon as I can walk, I was on the soccer field, and I was just watching them, and I always cherish that between my siblings. I think Kickback is going to be a great great podcast leading up to this 2026 World Cup, especially, and just getting eyes on the game. There are a lot of people with a lot of knowledge, so I'm super excited to see how that turns out. And seeing my sister, going through this journey of professional soccer player, it's an ups and downs. So having that relationship with her and my brother and being able to talk with them, it's something I'll cherish forever.
And your whole family, really, you don't just play soccer, you give back. You have the Pinto Foundation, correct?
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so, the Pinto Football Foundation, and we're just trying to improve the grassroots structure of the game, and we're trying to get people in undeserved communities, more access to the game, because, when we were young, we wanted to play the game, and sometimes fields were closed, goals were locked, and, we're just trying to provide more access to the game. So we're doing that through clinics throughout the Triangle area in North Carolina. But with us, playing in different places, it would be something we'd want to expand. Especially, there's a lot of soccer players in this Denver area, and so hopefully we can expand that a little bit and just kind of improve that grassroots structure of the game and give more access to younger kids out there.